Captain Falcon is, a, ageless god, so he doesn't need sex. He just reproduces asexually.
I'm okay with that.
It's Captain Falcon.
But he always wins first. So, when he goes home to his alien wife, she's just throwing herself on him. I assume.
I hate this Godzilla.
Why don't you shoot with an arrow?
Show your moves.
It's a position where that...
Captain Falcon is the only good
Tricky,
thing.
I wanted to get off and smite that motherfucker.
Just with a lot more movement.
Well, I mean, the guy who was talking about Dissidia said that Dissidia is no different from any other Final Fantasy game because it's turn-based, just like...
Because Square can't do anything straightforward.
But he was like, literally, it doesn't matter if you're playing RPG mode or the fighting game mode. If you dodge an attack, they have to wait before they can attack again. So you just have to attack them back at the right timing, and you win.
If you want an RPG fighting game, you gotta play Injustice 2.
How did that turn out?
I don't know.
I think it turned out pretty well.
I don't know.
Decent.
The
FGC kind of accepted it a little bit. Oh, Deadshot? Yeah, we got Deadshot for the broke. I mean, I don't think a lot of people have too many answers for a good Deadshot right now.
Well, of course, in a game with Superman, Martian Manhunter, and all the other overpowered characters, the guy with the assault rifle is top tier.
I mean, all he does is literally sit back and shoot at you. It's just literally pew, 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 pew.
I never climbed those. There's a piece of heart in here somewhere.
All of these have the face of the Happy Mask salesman, and that's creepy.
Yeah,
You get a piece of heart?
But, I mean, this is a pretty creepy scene right here.
Every heart piece in the game! Booyah!
I don't know about you, but this is a pretty creepy scene, because I don't even know what we're doing in here.
I just wanted if you get 50 Skullchillas, you free that guy's children, and they give you prizes. That's all I came in here for.
So yeah, he's gonna say Skullchilla forever.
Actually, he's cool with that. He just said if you free his kids, he would be happy knowing they get to live on.
Because wasn't the explanation for the Skullchilla house they were greedy? So
that guy was a greedy, rich douchebag, so he was, cursed to become a Skullchilla, and they cursed his, family as well.
They cursed his lineage, basically.
You know, I'm starting to side with I don't know. I don't know anything about any of the other Zelda stories. I'm starting to side with the Ocarina Majora's Mask set. Really because of how interesting the storytelling is in this game because of time.
They don't really do much with the time.
What do you mean? They do a lot with the time. Like, I just found it very interesting because you sit there and you literally, you either go forward or you go backwards and the same thing, and you learn things in the future, and then you go back to the past and you're like, wow, that actually happened. This is like the big meta story, backstory revolving Majora's Mask. In reality, you literally go around doing things for people, saving people, just to turn time back so that they end up in the same trouble they were before.
Supposed to make a big fairy.
Hey,
Not
that just goes with the argument that I'm pretty sure if Link didn't have to save Termina, he wouldn't have. We just think he helps all these people. We didn't think twice if I turned back time and I'm doing what I did.
But when you beat the game, all of the loose timelines condensed into one.
That doesn't make any sense.
Time travel.
Time!
Okay!
I honestly do not accept...
Time for Hyrule's booty history.
God damn
honestly,
it,
if you want to sit there and talk to me about game canon, if you're going to sit there and be like, well, okay, let's just say that yes, that's
they say you need an eye that can see the truth, but I know a good
Carson, let's
chunk
say
of
that
answers
let's
without
say,
that.
Okay, let's say that is the actual thing that happens when you play Majora's Mask. When you beat the game, it literally is the happy ending and everyone's good, and that's not just an imagery thing. So let's say that everyone's happy, okay? Did Link know that when he killed Majora, that everyone's problems would be re-resolved?
When you beat the game, the Happy Mass
Hold
salesman
on.
says you.
I learned the most arbitrary
But
thing.
did Link know that?
So
let's say that you skip forward and don't help anybody.
this is Dead Hand again. There's a shadow on the ground somewhere.
Like, the only thing that could have made that more interesting is the fact that Link
It's, I believe, near that pile of dirt.
Like, if you basically
it's
completed the
around
first
there.
dungeon in Majora's Mask and
That
Link
pile of
pulled
dirt
out his
right next
Ocarina
to you, I think it's
and
around
was
here.
about to play it, and Link literally sat
If
there
you
and
bomb
thought
that
for a second,
shadow,
if I play this,
Dead Hand appears.
I fuck everybody over.
So
And I have to fuck everybody over.
I mean, that's not even a thought, though.
huh.
That's the finale of it.
I can't see the shadow.
Is that every time you do something? Every time you make
Oh, it was
progress,
over there.
like,
It's probably
literally,
because of
you're
the damn
saving
dark
game, saving
screen.
people.
Yeah. No. I mean, some people are like, no, Link's the hero. He didn't do all that. No, I'm pretty sure if Link had.
I think he would have.
I don't think he would have. He doesn't think twice about reversing everything he did.
Because it becomes undone. Well,
But he doesn't know that when he does it.
does he know it?
I don't think so. I don't think he.
Like, there's that line when you beat a game
After
from...
you beat it.
The Happy Mass salesman says you've made a lot of people very happy.
Yeah, and after the fact, does Link say as soon as he beats Majora, well, I need to go back and fix everyone's problems again?
I want to do the bomb thing, but meh.
As far as I'm concerned, all Link cares about is finding Navi.
The shadow I'm talking about is the.
Where's my fairy?
I do not think that Link would have stopped and been like, these people need help. Because I do not think that Majora's Mask Link thinks like that.
So unfortunately, because of the screen, I couldn't.
The hero of time. The hero of time.
Okay.
Wasn't the guy in Braid called him?
Oh, he left. Interesting. I'd love to show off that bomb secret. I just can't see the shadow of the one guy, so I just keep getting.
I swear I remember hearing the shadow always goes back to this one corner. I believe there's...
He'll be dead in a hit or two anyway.
Like I said, there's this corner that has this pile of dirt near it.
So-
I think he...
That! The boss is dead. And now, we get hover boots.
Which Ego Raptor didn't take off.
They're hover boots, man. They hover.
They do.
The only thing better than hover boots is Hermes boots.
The problem is, like, your traction is complete ass with these. See?
Jesus.
It's bad, Brian.
The sliding. It's for real.
You slide more than Luigi's ice shoes covered in butter. Because I just imagine his shoes are made of ice and just have a thick layer of butter on them. That's why Luigi has his low traction.
Okay, so now only one of these skulls is real. If you move to the wrong skull, this pit opens and you die.
Yeah.
So that one's real. The one directly behind me, so.
Couldn't you do this with the Lens of Truth on?
No. But I. No.
Carson's like, well, what I'm about to find out.
You're not.
No, I was able to catch it because this thing also has a.
It has to be locked in. It takes it a minute.
And this is what the hover boots do.
Well, they're called the hover boots, so they would hover. Damn, this dungeon is dark.
Too dark.
Like, actually, dark. Not dark in like a tone sense, even though there is a theory that this place used to be a prison.
One of these walls is fake. I just do not remember which one. I'm just gonna put a bomb on all three. Okay, and one of these walls, or both of the side ones, I think, will pass through. Let me. Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, yeah, the room with the map in it.
Wait, show the fire arrow thing.
You know what? Cousin, I don't remember if that works in this.
No, it does.
Hold on.
There are two.
Back off, you motherfucker.
There are two of them, so...
Okay. This is the room with the map, so I'm just going to
This
open.
is a weird secret that...
See?
Huh,
I told
that-
you.
I guess that was Majora's Mask then.
I told you.
Son of
So-
a bitch.
Brian, I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
No, of course, answer this.
Uh-oh.
I just want to. I want to run something by you. You tell me if you play.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
What if they made a Pokemon game
Okay.
where you went to every region?
Oh, should have already been done.
It wouldn't work.
First,
Why not?
okay.
A guy, he had a video covering why it wouldn't work. The main reason is that the game's level cap would either be too accelerated or too slow. Because if you went through every region, you would have to adjust the level cap accordingly. So we have you would either be catching the level 80 first forms by, like, Generation 5 or so, or again, it would be super slowed down.
But everybody already trains their Pokemon up to 100, and that's enough work in itself.
That's.
And
But
considering that we already basically, like, somebody literally said, hey, that idea, and that's how we got Gen 2. But somebody that around Gen 3 said,
There's
hey,
10 kids.
that idea, no.
No, the reason...
Okay. I'm under the opinion, and I've heard some people, and I've had a few people who made this argument too. And I'm under the opinion that you could do it. You have to do it one of two ways. I mean, yeah, sure, you run into the high level Pokemon at first form, but you could also just say that you just
What's that?
well, it's probably Espeon or Umbreon.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Because day or night is level 30 something, right?
Forgot about those. Yeah. Cut that off. We don't know if we want you to do that yet.
If an Eevee's evolving,
I mean, you could make the argument that you could just make Pokemon where, you know, once it hits the level cap,
unless your Eevee was
once trainers
given
hit
a
the
lot
level
of
cap-
love and has a fairy move at the moment, in which case, Sylveon.
Once you hit the level cap of, like, you know, around Gen 3 or 4, you could make the argument that maybe the game starts, like, throwing in EVs and competitive items and starts teaching you how to use those.
But, like, if a game hit level 100 around, like, the middle of it, that would just be this massive difficulty plateau. It would, like, go and then
because
just
the game
rock
would
it.
slowly teach you how to EV. It would, like, if it had super training and stuff, and maybe it even had a way to get bottle caps at that point. Maybe it makes you read. Who knows? I mean, the game could just teach you, hey, this is how this works. It could literally teach you how IVs and EVs work as a game mechanic, instead of a thing that only people who go out of their way for it get. And then, you know, by the end of the game, you get to Gen 7, they basically have, like, at that point they can basically have full max teams of every generation Pokemon with, like, competitive items and such. Because at that point, the game taught you not only how to EV and IV train your Pokemon, it taught you how to use competitive items in competitive settings for maximum stats.
Whew.
And also,
my full response to your question, Sean,
That happens to me all the time.
is
Damn it.
basically I'm going to go with what the developers of Pokemon went with, which is that, like I said, someone around Gen 2's development said this idea. Someone around Gen 3's development said, let's not do that again.
the reason...
And someone around Gen 4 said, let's not do that ever again.
The reason...
Which means that I'm going to
honestly-
go with, if anything,
the reason...
the Pokemon game, if it has multiple regions, should only have 2.
The reason that Generation 2...
But Brian, what if when you went to another generation, you just had to stalk your Pokemon until you beat that region.
Here's a interesting fact about the Gen 2
So you
thing.
literally only had access to whatever the region gave you each generation.
Here's an interesting fact about the Gen 2 thing. The reason Gen 2 has the first region in it is actually because of Iwata. Back then, Iwata was a programmer, and
they thought Pokemon was going to be a one and done thing, basically.
So they wanted to put the Generation 1 in there.
Are you saying you wouldn't play a Pokemon game that had more than 2 generations?
I didn't say I would play it.
But you said you
I didn't say that there would be.
If there's more than
there would
2,
be
you run
basis
into.
to the fact that you might have an issue of you might mess up. Basically, the game design could become skewed because I know 2 works. I'm not sure if 3 does.
Oh. I guess that's okay.
What? Okay.
I know that 2 regions work because 2 regions has been done and 2 regions wasn't a problem. I just don't know that 3 or more work.
I mean, I really want to do 2 regions again.
The funny thing is, in development, they couldn't. The funny thing is, in development, they actually couldn't get the 2 regions to work.
Took out all of Carson's games, trying to avoid Brian.
God damn it. Fucking shit.
What?
Look, I like half.
So, Sean, Brian, and Carson have moved away from the mic,
I am back. For sure, pizza.
and I'm pushing my stone umbrella.
Brian, have some pizza pockets.
Mama having some pizza pockets.
Huh?
Mama having pizza
I mean, if you're not
pockets.
hungry, don't eat them.
I had a theme
Ah,
here, now it's ruined! Ruined!
This room.
As you can see, Link was just impaled, and instead of dying, he just reset to the beginning of the room.
I want to know how he's grabbing that rock.
What do you
He
mean?
has really good gloves.
What do you mean? It's obviously a square, which means
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing for him to grab onto
Oh,
with his
yeah,
hands.
you're right. Under my umbrella, Ella, A.
Oh my goodness.
That song.
Somebody, who's
You're
gonna
not far enough.
who's gonna do Jay-Z's verse?
No, I'm double checking because it.
You're good.
Okay, and now we pull.
Ow, ow, ow.
Let me tell you, when I was,
Hey, there's. Oh, you don't need that. I'll figure you.
I
God
had
damn it, how much
Sean when you walked off.
how much longer is this? It's fucking hot in here, I want to stop. God damn it.
Carson, this is the last dungeon, and then we have to go give the old what for to Ganon.
Oh, so we get to see Ganon playing the organ, and then him turn around in his chair and be like, Link, you killed my mom. Fuck you.
His surrogate mother.
Both of them.
Brian, I need you to say that right when it happens.
This
Just
is
like
arrows.
you just said it. Like it, just as completely monotone as you just said it.
That's what I feel like every game needs. Every game needs like a really serious monotone villain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you just killed all my men. Screw you.
So guys, Brian really likes the anime Gundam Seed.
I watched a guy do a 25-minute rant about Gundam Seed.
Hey,
And how it sucks?
Yes!
Yes.
So you actually don't like it.
No.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Okay.
That's why he made that statement, because he knows full well that I don't like that anime.
I thought the game deloaded there for a minute.
basically.
This isn't, Fable.
No! This room is completely stupid. Like, it
It's
looks
just
all...
a bunch of invisible things.
It's a bunch of invisible spikes! Fuck you, game! But you can just run over them with the hover boots.
Hey, it's less spikes than 0-2.
Like, if I just take a full run...
Yeah, I watched the guy, he hates Gundam Seed. So it's literally all I know about it is his rambling.
Terrible. I mean, I watched a guy who said why Code Geass might be the worst anime ever made.
Damn.
And I like Code Geass, but that guy made very valid statements.
I like Code Geass too.
I mean, watch that video though. He makes valid statements. I like Code Geass.
I don't really remember.
Oh wait, shit! We need to get the
Honestly-
ice arrows too. Damn it!
Honestly,
I mean,
No.
I told you that I liked OG 0079.
Carson, it's an LP. We must.
But
Unfortunately.
I mean, the thing about it is that I told you plain and simple. Gundam 0079 could literally be described as Amuro killed Char's hooker, who Amuro fell in love with, and Char was in love with, and then Amuro and Char continued to fight for 50 episodes. Until they got to the movie, where they finished their fight.
the guy in the Code Geass rant talked about how Suzaku was literally the dumbest anime character, not like as in conceptual design, as in mentally stupid anime character ever created. And it started off with, he wants to change the country from the inside by becoming an honorary Knight of the Armor. First, he described why that was dumb.
Wasn't Code Geass about the British taking over?
Yeah. Well, and he first he described why that was dumb. What was even better was the fact that after that, he described, because there's one point where Suzaku is like death sentenced, and because he doesn't want to break the law, because he's trying to change the country from the inside, he lets them try to kill him. And he's like, "You're trying to change the place from the inside," and and then literally, they're going to kill you, which means you're not going to change anything when you're dead. But you want to change it from the inside for your country. So when this guy offers you help, you say no. And I stopped and I thought about it. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Whether or not him joining the other country just to make it change it from the inside is dumb or not, it doesn't matter. When they try to sentence him to death because he's trying to change it from the inside, he accepts their laws to his death sentence.
Roulette wheel. Haven't thought about that. Okay, so there's a couple. The door doesn't open until the.
So Brian,
What is it? Double Zeta is when you start getting into the stupid females of OG Gundam. Because Zeta is when you start getting into the female that literally betrays Camille just so she can go with Cicero, because Cicero seems to be a stronger new type.
so Flay All-Star?
No, Flay All-Star is the dumb. Just absolute dumb. Like that, basically, that what you just said, that describes Flay All-Star. It's stupid that there is a literal love interest in Gundam that only amounts to the fact that Kira fucked her, therefore she is the most important girl in this anime. That's dumb.
Well, of course, that would be the most important part of a waifu. I just assume that character is waifu'd a lot.
And like I told you off of the wiki, there's little trivia about the fact that people had a problem with that episode. Because the people in Japan that saw that episode basically were livid about the fact that they literally showed sex. Well, they didn't show sex, but it was implied that Kira had sex with her.
Gundam's a children's show.
One Piece and Dragon Ball Super are considered children's shows in Japan.
Hey, Brian, how do you feel about Dragon Ball Super?
Like I said, when you played me that music, that is ridiculous.
Alright, we gotta make Frieza all epic.
No.
Why did I think it just?
What are you doing?
That eye monster.
Do you not like watching Goku punch strong dudes?
Okay,
This arc is
basically.
about-
You want a little bit of better
You have to
scene?
use the fan to get over there.
But I
You
was
know how
trying
you
to
use that
make
music
sure
back?
the stupid eye wouldn't hit me.
Okay. Just do the thing.
What?
If they literally
Carson,
sat
I
there
knew what I was doing.
and Tien was fighting somebody from another universe, right, for the tournament, and he was about to lose. He was gonna kill him, right? He was gonna beat him, right? and out of nowhere, Tien literally gets up, and they start playing that same music they played for the transformation that Frieza's already done. And Tien just like ascended into something like Super Tien. And then just beat his ass. That would have been a more epic scene than that.
Have you seen the scene though, Brian?
That would have been a more epic scene if Krillin somehow had found some kind of awakened ancient power within him that had been in him forever.
So you're saying if Krillin went Super Saiyan?
And Krillin just went Super Saiyan and just beat somebody's ass. But you want to know what happened? We had epic music to hype people up about a transformation that Frieza's already done.
What if he had transformed something else?
To beat up useless
What if he had
characters.
gone blue Frieza?
Yeah, what if he had gone blue Frieza? Would that have been better?
You would have had reasoning for having epic music in a dramatic scene. We don't need a dramatic scene to watch Frieza go Golden Frieza again.
Yeah, we do.
No, I can agree with that. You know why they did it though, don't you?
Marketing.
Well, no, the actual reason they did it. Because there were some people who weren't on board with the whole Frieza thing. Because people were, being logical. Being like, why is Frieza a thing? And so they wanted to hype people up for Frieza being back.
Oh wait, I just remembered
You know
something.
I'm still logical. And I'm still against it.
Well, I mean, right, you're
No, that
against,
does
you're
work.
against
Okay.
Super in general. Or are you just waiting for a really cool arc to happen?
I mean, I told you. You had Battle of the Gods. You had you had Resurrection F.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. Like because in reality, come on now. Let me ask you a real question. Who really cares about everything that happened in between those two things?
Okay.
Things happen between those?
Exactly.
Isn't that where the
Hey,
Yamcha
man.
baseball thing comes from?
No, that was after Goku Black.
Oh.
Man, Universe 6 tournament. That was cool. It's cool. I like it. I could have done without.
It's cool. You know what we shouldn't have done though? Shouldn't have hired Hit to kill Goku for no reason. Oh wait, hold on. We had a reason. Strong dude.
That's what it's about, man. I mean, yeah, sure. That episode.
Strong dudes, the anime. It's like Attack on Titan. Except Attack on Titan is basement anime.
Have you finished it yet?
No, I have not read a single chapter since the last time I read it.
I got it.
Oh man.
I feel like I feel like Brian is one of those people who once he starts something, it's one of those eventually he finishes it. Maybe not in a timely manner, but it's like, well, I started this.
Do you want to know how many times it took me to finish? What was it? There was some game that I literally started up and played it, and literally get halfway through it, and then stop.
Oh no, the boat
And
is
then-
sinking.
And then literally stopped playing it for months. And then when I remembered it, I was like, oh. And I just start all over. And then I just start over, go back through it, play halfway through it again, stop playing it for months, pick it back up, start all over again. I don't know what happened, but one day I literally said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna finish this game. And I finished it.
So what are you telling me?
Look, blood.
What are you saying, Brian?
Look, they got
This is the best fight ever.
Look, they got away with blood in an E-rated game.
That's not blood. That's
No,
just red-
obviously.
That's red tint. What are you talking about?
No, people are just sitting here eating watermelon.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. Maybe
Watermelon party.
maybe one day I'll finish Steamboat Chronicles.
Hang the watermelons from the chains and eat the watermelons,
you
Carson.
wanna
What normal
torture
people
yourself?
do.
Go ahead.
I'm lying through my teeth, but one day I might try to finish Steamboat Chronicles.
Shouldn't you try to finish it so you never have to think about it again?
No, because there's no part of me that says, hey, I should really finish that game.
But when you finish it, you can never think about it again.
I don't have to think about it anyway.
Or you could bitch about how terrible it was.
I'm gonna get me one of those.
I'm gonna do that anyway, because the reason for being terrible will be terrible when I beat it.
I'm gonna get me like a capture card, right? and then I'm gonna go ahead and get me a copy of that, and I'm gonna do a let's play on it.
Why? Why
And
would
I'll be
you?
like, hey guys,
Booyah.
back once again with Steambot Chronicles.
Why would you do that?
That sets them on fire.
Ryan, is Steambot Chronicles a good game?
Audience? Anyone
Ryan,
who...
is Steambot Chronicles a game?
If you're watching this, do you like Steambot Chronicles?
Have you even played it?
Most people will say the answer to that one, Carson, is no. Because the thing about
It's a
Steambot,
hidden gem.
yeah, the thing about Steambot Chronicles is the people who like it call it a hidden gem because no one played it.
How did
Little
you-
do they know the people who actually played it? Most of them probably didn't finish it.
How
Because
the...
even the people that like it will tell you the controls are really hard to get around. The guy whose video I found, who was talking about how it was a hidden gem, said it took him more than one playthrough to figure out the controls completely.
How the hell did you even end up with that game then? That's the...
You're talking about, it's not my game. It's Clay's game.
Oh, that's...
So
Clay
forward it, and he was like...
Clay likes it.
And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna try. Oh my god, no.
I forgot about that.
No, I wouldn't count Clay.
Hey, I told Sean like halfway through the time that I played it, hey man, if this game had good controls, it'd be good. But it doesn't.
I mean, yeah, that's that. I can honestly say you're probably right, Brian. The game. I mean, I'm not sure if it's an amazing game, but I mean, I could probably play it if it had good controls. You know, if when you ran forward,
Bongo
you
bongo
actually
time.
ran forward.
Here we go.
But instead, the game was just bad
It's bongo bongo time.
because my problem.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even like saying. I don't even like
Bongo
saying.
bongo, Brian.
I
Bongo
don't-
bongo.
I don't like being the guy who says this game is bad simply because it controls bad. But that game controls so bad that I'm willing to say it's bad.
Yeah, I told you from a game designer perspective. If I play a game and the controls are shit, it's already bad.
Bongo bongo.
Here's...
Period.
Well, you say shit, but what about a game has just like not great controls? Let's face it, Super Mario 64 doesn't have great control.
Here's an interesting theory about Bongo Bongo. There's a theory that the Shadow Temple in itself was at one point a prison for Hyrule's criminals, and the theory is that Bongo Bongo was one of those criminals. If you actually pan the camera up beyond his model, you can see he actually has...
His boss is annoying.
I love this.
If you, like, pan the camera up, it's hard to tell.
Oh,
I need to make a point about this theory thing. If you
oh,
actually...
almost two-cycled.
If you pan the camera up, you can see his body is actually really elongated and it stretches up into the ceiling. And the eye and the placements of the knobs on basically his body, if you...
Bye, bongo.
If you lined... Actually, you could kind of see the top of his body there. If you line his hands up with his body, it looks like basically he was a prisoner that his hands and head were cut off. But why is the head not floating around? That's kind of my question here. It's actually a kind of interesting theory.
Because it turned into Andros.
So Andros and Zelda are connected?
Yep.
So Zelda is...
It's not a review. Carson.
Okay, so Zelda...
Carson, I buy the Squall is dead theory. That's not too hard for me to believe.
Okay, so...
Because basically Nintendo games have taught me that all Nintendo games are canon within Nintendo games.
All 20 hearts.
Because
But Kid Icarus and Metroid have nothing in common.
That's one of the best lines in that
It's
game.
a line in the game, therefore it is canon.
Anywho. Now, we could go give Ganon the what for, but we need ice arrows.
No, we don't. Ice types are trash. No one ever said, I'm gonna use an ice type.
There's
Put Ice Beam on other Pokemon.
there's one or two good
I mean,
ice types.
Carson, I sat there and said I'm gonna use Crabominable.
And look where that got you!
Crabominable.
Hey, Weavile was good!
I can't hear you over Crabominable's badness. And one of the Elite Four members has one.
And I also can't...
I forgot.
And-
Well, actually, I forgot Hollow's fight in that Elite Four. He's garbage.
And you say that Weavile is good, but I can't hear you because Icicle Crash just missed.
Just run ice punch, it's what I do.
I would, but it's too damn weak.
Actually, I ran the numbers. The things Weavile would need Ice Punch on, outside of very bulky walls, it
He
doesn't
just
really
said
matter.
that Kid Icarus and Metroid have nothing in common.
It's in the game. That is literally a line in that game.
The way he's looking at you right now.
What?
I wish you guys could see that. Hope you can hear them. Okay, they basically stood up and walked away from the mic. I've been here trying to power through Ocarina. We need to get ice arrows.
We're almost there. We might as well do this. But hey,
What?
Carson,
I can beat the
I
game!
hope you're aware that
And
Kid
get ice
Guys, we'll get
arrows.
some ice arrows.
I hope you're aware that Kid Icarus is a
about to get
Metroid.
In the 3DS, I just do a glitch where you click through the wall and just get the ice
Oh,
arrows and
what
I
are you
leave.
I
No,
want to.
actually, guys, we're not going to get ice arrows. We're going to go get Link some rap skills. So, in other words, we're going to turn Link into Vanilla Ice. And by doing
Ice,
so,
ice,
we gain
baby.
the power
No,
of ice magic.
No, because of copyright. No, because of copyright reasons we can't.
Majora's Mask. So hey,
No, because of copyright reasons we can't use the name Vanilla Ice, so we have to change it to something else.
We are chocolate frost.
I think the Vanilla Ice in JoJo was iced. I think that was the American name.
The best Americanized JoJo name, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
so I found a video.
It's Filthy
Oh my gosh.
Acts done at a reasonable price. Okay, guys. So my question of the day is, what did you guys think of the Shadow Temple and the boss fight against Bongo Bongo? Personally, I never really liked this temple, but I don't really hate it. If you fall into pits, normally the loading zones are kind of ass if you're not constantly updating with the few miscellaneous doors that reset your positioning. It's annoying to fall in a pit and get, sent way back in the dungeon. I never liked that. As for the boss, it's pretty easy, but he does a lot of damage and can easily destroy you, but I've never really had a problem with Bongo Bongo. However, I've seen the boss give a lot of people shit. But anyway, I would really love to know what you guys think. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.